Hello, in this example we will use the live swapping feature of BANano and create our Zoomable User Interface. Here we activate this feature only in debug mode and we will develop our app in debug mode. When our app starts, it runs code in the PG index code module. To demonstrate this, I have written some code and commented it. I will uncomment it, so that our app comes to life. At the time of writing, live swapping cannot be used to create layouts via the abstract designer, so we will write code. So at the moment, a basic empty shell of the Zoomable interface is running as demonstrated on the right section of the screen. This has used default parameters to create the stage. The library has now been updated so that automatically the stage canvas and the placeholders are added. As a developer, you just need to create the various slides now. We have just adjusted the canvas to have a border and changed its height and width. It is important that we define a variable for the Z canvas and the UI, as we will use this. Okay, let's revert the sizes back. My app is the Vue.js instance and ZUI is our Zircle UI instance, thus the differentiation. One is also able to change the theme. For this, one specifies the color and its intensity and then refreshes the stage. We will play around with some themes so that you see this. So as soon as you save your work, the new look of the app is generated. Wow! I had earlier created the code for the home slide, so I will use that code to rebuild it. We will show some spots on the view based on a saved state. We can change this state to be anything we want. What setView does is to show the slide that you have created and added to the app. For now this is not found because we have not added it to the app. For any slide, you need the holding view. We have created this and called it home view. We will place our spots inside it. We then define our slide with the VMElement class. This will be fed all the content in the placeholder. We add this to the app. I will explain this as we go along. We resave our work and now see our empty view. We will change some properties just to play around. So that is how the Z view works. We will however remove some of the labels later on. We want to list some items in our view. The best way to achieve this is using a Z list. This acts like the v-for loop in Vue.js. We give it the source of our items, how many items to display per page, and make it an extension slot. We then add the Z list to the Z view. Inside the Z list we will add Z spots, binded to our state. The binded Z spot will be added to the Z list, the Z list itself was added to the Z view. The Z view will be added to the slide and the slide to the app. That is the sequence we will always use to create these types of interfaces. The list we will use for our items has a name for each item and color. This list is saved with a name of collection. This is the name that was specified in the Z list. Now, that does not look nice at all. Let's increase the items per page for our list and then remove some of the labels. We made per page to 3, this added a pagination on our view. Now that we have removed the Z view text, this is starting to look better. Let's change the labels of our spots to something familiar. That's it. We demonstrated how we can begin coding our zoomable interfaces with the beauty of BANano LiveSwapping. Hoo-ha!